Ever pondered the unfathomable expanse of the cosmos? Join me as we embark on an odyssey through the boundless mysteries of space. Picture this. Is the universe infinite? Does it boast a finite edge, or does it stretch endlessly into the unknown? Imagine standing at the precipice of existence, gazing into the abyss of time itself. Today, armed with cutting-edge knowledge, we delve into the very fabric of reality, unraveling its enigmatic secrets. As we journey through the annals of space science, we'll explore the breathtaking origins of our universe, born in a celestial symphony 14 billion years ago. But here's the kicker. If the universe is expanding, where does it end? Prepare to have your mind bent as we navigate the intricacies of cosmic expansion. Envision a sphere, the observable universe, its boundaries defined by the speed of light. Yet, with each passing moment, it expands further beyond our comprehension, pushing the limits of our understanding. But fear not, fellow cosmic voyagers, for we are not alone in this quest for knowledge. Through captivating visuals and enthralling narration, we'll unravel the mysteries of the universe together. So, dear viewer, buckle up and prepare to be spellbound. Stay tuned until the end as we uncover the awe-inspiring truths that lie beyond the edge of our observable universe. And don't forget to subscribe, for the cosmos holds many more wonders yet to be discovered. Let's embark on this cosmic journey together. It contains around 200 billion galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars. So for us, there is an edge. We are looking at the past until there is just no past left. This edge is really more like an edge in time and, in a sense, meaningless. The real universe is for sure bigger than what we can see. But how much? There are two options. Either the universe is really big but finite, or it's truly infinite. A finite universe means that if you want to fill it with ice cream, you can do it. You need a lot of ice cream, but it is a finite amount. But that leads to a weird problem. Such a universe should have an edge, a cosmic wall, where space ends. And if there is an edge, there should be something outside that edge. But the universe, by definition, is all there is. So how could there be stuff outside all there is? Does the idea of something outside of everything even make sense? Except, of course, there is a physics hack. You can have a universe that has no border, but that still could be filled with a finite amount of ice cream. What if the universe is truly finite? Imagine an orange and a really tiny ant. The ant can only see a small piece of the skin, just as you can only see a small chunk of the universe. But if the ant starts walking, it will eventually walk around the whole orange and be back to its starting point. So the skin of an orange is not infinite, but it doesn't have a border. The universe is not like the skin of an orange, but it could be very similar. Instead of a sphere, it could be a hypersphere, where 3D space is curled on itself. Which is impossible for your brain to visualize, unfortunately. But the point is, no borders, no outside of the hypersphere. From our human ant perspective, our whole 3D space is like the peel of the orange. If you were aboard a spaceship flying in a straight line, you would eventually come back to Earth. How does any of this make sense? The actual physics is hard, so we have to simplify and lie a bit here. But in a nutshell, it all boils down to gravity. The way it works is that mass creates gravity by bending space-time. This bending is the strongest where the mass is, but sort of stretches on forever, like a very mild tension in the fabric of space-time itself. This could bend the whole universe in a way where it bends back on itself, which then makes the hypersphere. If you find this confusing, we are with you. If the universe happens to be a hypersphere, how could we find out how big it is? On Earth, we can see things disappear below the horizon, and that helps us calculate how big the Earth is. Scientists try to find some sort of universe horizon that would reveal the scale of the cosmic sphere, but didn't see anything. Which means that if the universe is a hypersphere, it needs to be so big that from our perspective, it looks like we are living on a flat surface. For this to make sense, a hyperspherical universe should be at least 1,000 times bigger than our observable part. It could be 1 trillion times bigger for all we know, but not smaller than that. Some scientists thought all of this is way too straightforward and came up with a wilder option. The universe could be like the frosting of a donut. A hyperdonut, also impossible to visualize for your brain. This too means that if you travel in a straight line, you'd get back to where you started, but with fun complications. In a hyperdonut universe, there is not the same amount of stuff in every direction. If two spaceships fly in different directions, one could get back to the start way earlier. This also means that light from faraway galaxies would do fun and confusing stuff in a sort of cosmic Hall of Mirrors effect. We could see faraway things in two places, but not just that, but we would see it in different moments in time, because its light would have taken much longer to travel in one direction than the other. You could see a star being born in front of you and see that same star die on the opposite side of the sky. How big would such a hyperdonut universe be? Well, because of its strange geometry, actually, this is kind of the smallest possible universe, potentially just a few times bigger than the observable universe. But it could also be way, way bigger. We don't know. So much for finite universes. But what if it's truly infinite, and space goes on forever? An infinite universe goes on forever, with no border anywhere, also impossible to visualize. Wherever you look, you'll find more and more stuff in every possible direction. This kind of breaks our brain a bit for a few reasons. First of all, if the universe is infinite, is it also eternal and has been there forever? Was there a time where there was nothing everywhere and then there was something everywhere? Well, we don't know, but we have a lot of evidence for the Big Bang, so it really seems like the universe started at some point in the past. But wait, since the Big Bang, the universe has been expanding. How can an infinite thing that is everywhere become even bigger? Cosmic expansion just means that the distance between galaxies is growing with time. Even an infinite space can become bigger. This theory gets interesting day by day with our understanding. But what are your thoughts about it? Comment down below. And subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like these.